Hello, what's up guys? How you doing? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a brand new episode of the FC24 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It is episode number 61. Happy Monday to you. Hope you're all doing alright. If you enjoyed today's video, do me a favour, smash a thumbs up on it. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to my channel. This is the current squad I am rocking. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, well, if you didn't, there's a link in the top corner if you want to check it out. But if you watched yesterday's video, you'll know that we got 15 games of Angry Champs out of the way, and we are 8-7. It's not good. Unfortunately, it went worse. I was 8-11 with one game remaining to just get 9 win rewards. So we're going to pop into this final game here, and let's hope we can get it, eh? Because, I mean, otherwise I might as well have just stopped at 6 and given every single game away. So yeah, obviously not my finest hour, not my best weekend ever. One of my worst performances, definitely. But we do go 1-0 up in this game. I felt like literally as soon as I was in this one, I just felt like I was better than my opponent. So I figured that we could definitely probably still lose because I was making all sorts of mistakes. Like, what am I doing there? Giving him the opportunity to cut it across and stick it at the back of the net. But then Rodrigo ends up getting past the defender. We all know what he's good at, and that is just either dribbling or taking shots, and he's good at both, and he ends up getting the goal. We're 2-1 up here. Rodrigo's through again, just a little bit of RB dribbling. We end up knocking it back to Memphis. Memphis, who sticks it in the back of the net, and there we go. 3-1, rage quit. Hey, at least we got 9 wins. Honestly, a weekend league to forget. Let's hope that in the future we don't have such an unenjoyable weekend league. I hope it can just be a lot better than that. So I was kind of fuming, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna get these rewards open and see what we end up getting. An 88 in a player pick is pretty good. Normally I get a lot of 84s, and then the second player pick does give me a 90 rated Lewandowski. So I'm like, wait, is this better than getting 11 wins? I'm getting better rewards here. What's going on? Time for the 50k pack then. The rare players pack gives me a German right mid from Bayern, who's, I'm pretty sure there's going to be Gnabry. Yeah, an 84 rated overall. It's not good, is it? Normally the rare players pack is the one I can rely on as well. So not ideal. And then we move to the ultimate pack. And is that going to give me anything good? Well, I'm seeing Dutch Cam from Man City. I honestly had no idea who this was. Turns out it's from the female Man City team, and it's a Dutch woman called Roord. 86 overall, so borderline walkout. Just the one walkout as well in the pack. We do get an Alphonso Davies, which is probably worth a bit more than a normal 83, I'd suspect. And then just a 185 player pack. Unfortunately, not a 2 or a 3 or whatever. We do get a walkout, though, and it is going to be Bukayo Saka running down the wing. I don't know the rest of the song that the Arsenal fans sing, but yeah, we do get Bukayo, so that's good. I mean, better than an 85 at least, isn't it? So we'll take that. Now, with all of that stuff being done, like because the objectives little red dot thing is broken when you actually get objectives done, I didn't really realise to go and check in the objectives mode to see that we'd completed quite a lot of stuff. So we will have a bunch more packs here to open. So let's get onto that right now. I then want to do things like marquee matchups. I want to unlock an icon, that type of thing. So we get Furuhashi from this pack right here. Not ideal. And then a bunch of fodder. I guess tonight we'll get some new player upgrades and stuff, and it'll be the first time in a few weeks that I'll actually be able to put some non-rares and some rares into some actual weekly upgrades rather than just that Centurion's crafting method, because yeah, that took all of my fodder for the last month, I'd say, or however long ago it was when that objective dropped. This is going to be a Højbjerg, isn't it? That's an 80... Is it 83 or 84? I forget. 84 it looks like. So that's not too bad in a Prime Gold Players pack there. And an 83 double. Are we going to get anything good? German striker from Bremen or Wolfsburg. I get them mixed up all the time. It's another Pop. I think I've packed this girl 3 times in the last day or two of actual filming and recording. So I didn't want to discard another one. So what we'll do is I'll find a use for her pretty quick. So we'll get marquee matchups done. I won't be able to open those packs until I found a spot to put our pop into. We'll pop the spot into an SBC. And this is obviously an international break related marquee matchups. So international teams, it was pretty easy. I don't think the overall rewards were that great, but the team ratings and stuff were kind of like super low. It didn't cost much whatsoever to put these in. I'm pretty sure I was putting like silvers and bronzes in nearly all of the objectives apart from that final one, which was basically all golds, I think. So marquee matchups done for a rare Electrum. I kind of want to see a mega pack or better, I'm not going to lie, when I'm doing marquee matchups. So, hey, you never know what we might end up getting in a rare Electrum, though. Here is an 83 rated squad for the Team of the Week player pick, I believe it is. Let's get that done as well whilst we're at it. That's what I put Pop into. I know it was an 83 rated squad, but I just wanted to find something to quickly put her into, and the rest of the squad obviously could be a lot lower rated than that. We get ourselves our Team of the Week player pick. So what are we going to get? One of 3 Team of the Weeks. We are going to get 88 rated Lautaro Martinez for the second time. I've done like 3, 4, maybe 5 of these player picks and got Lautaro twice. So, yeah, he's obviously a fairly common 88 rated in form, but I'll take it. It's fantastic fodder, and I'll find a use for that for sure. So I've now got him and Doku in the club as informs. So, yeah, it's going to have to be a fairly big SBC if I'm going to get rid of either of those, I would say, just for the ratings. And, like, obviously Doku's fairly valuable to some people, being valued just over 100k if he was tradable on the market. So what's the next pack then? It's just some sort of silver pack. Not a great one from marquee matchups, but we'll take it nonetheless. Small goal players pack. Can we get anything from this? Dutch centre back. Oh. For the second time, I would have liked it to have been Van Dijk. The more and more I play this game, I realise that Van Dijk is honestly just probably one of the best gold cards we may have ever seen in any FIFA FC ever. He's so good, and I guess it's down to the playstyle plus, because he's always been very good at defending and stuff, but just that aerial presence is like a free goal from a corner. It's kind of crazy. Argentine Cam from Spurs. I couldn't put my finger on it, like who that was going to be. It's Lo Celso. I just forgot. So yeah, we get Lo Celso from that. And then the rare Electrum, the piece de resistance from marquee matchups, is an English goalie from Arsenal. Yeah, we get ourselves a little Ramsdale. Unfortunately, that's not ideal. But we'll take an 84, I guess, if we have to. I would like to have seen a walkout from that just to make some money from marquee matchups, but they can't all be winners. So, Peter Schmeichel came out. I've got a load of duplicate fodder, and with how useful and helpful icons are this year for chemistry for your slightly off-league players and whatnot, I felt like this was a must-do. Now, I know it's probably a fair bit more to do the SBC from scratch than it is to go out onto the market and buy him. But when I'm sat on an 88 Oblak and an 88 Pop in my quick sell recovery that I need to use in the next couple of days, I figured I can easily get that 87 rated squad done, no problem. And then I'll still be able to recover two 88s afterwards. And I think this is just an easy one for me to complete that gets me a solid goalkeeper in my club for a long time. I ain't got to worry about it. I was very, very displeased with Alisson this weekend. I still think the best goalie I've used is Edison or Szczesny. Szczesny and Edison are up there as the 2 best keepers I've used on this game. And also Ramsdale wasn't too bad when I was using him. But I'm hoping that Peter Schmeichel will just be decent, right? Like very, very good. I could probably discard those loans now because I am committing to getting the Great Dane into our team. So here we go. 87 rated squad was actually super simple because I just have quite a lot of fodder in the club. So that's lovely stuff. We get a rare mixed for that. Probably should give you a slightly better pack, shouldn't it? From an 87 rated squad. But we move. English striker. Oh, I was hoping Harry Kane. That would have done us a world of good. We'd have been able to sell him on and have made the SBC a lot cheaper. But instead we get Callum Wilson. So yeah, not quite as expensive on this game for us to go ahead and make money from. The 85 rated squad again was pretty simple. I had the players in the club to do it. I didn't have to go and spend a single penny on this SBC, and we're still going to have some fodder in the club afterwards. So that's ideal, really. It's a nice, cheap icon SBC. It's a way that you can help your chemistry out for the next, even if I use it for a month, right? Like, I'm sure I'll reclaim all of that fodder in the next few weeks, and we'll be golden to go again for something else. And of course, so I'm actually filming this before 6 p.m. on Sunday night, so I don't know whether or not we're getting this icon SBC max 89 or whatever. If we are, then I've got a hope that when I complete it, I don't get this man. But welcome to the club, 89 rated Peter Schmeichel, my new goalie. It's got good stats across the board for a keeper. Wearing this EFL kit kind of looks a bit like an iconic goalie kit, really, doesn't it? It's actually looks pretty good. It kind of suits the colours of the pack animation. So yeah, welcome to the club, the Great Dane, Peter Schmeichel, the only Danish man with a Mancunian accent I've ever heard. I absolutely love it. And I thought I was just getting some sort of special card here, but of course it's literally just a Libertadores or whatever, a CONMEBOL card. So that's unfortunate. So I was having a little look through my club at maybe players that could potentially go into the squad, because I'd kind of brought in Theo Hernandez at left back, and I've got a couple of squads that are like, at the moment, just a little bit, a couple of spots that are empty that I could fill in the squad. So I need to figure that out. We probably won't figure that out actually today, but in tomorrow's episode, I will complete my squad with however I want to do it. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe Theo Hernandez goes in at left back. We move back to Zambrotta at right back, and then Llorente just chills in that midfield role. Because at the moment, I don't think Batcher, however you pronounce her name, I haven't loved her since getting that SBC, but I reckon I will really enjoy her when she gets a couple upgrades. So I still don't regret doing it, but yeah, so far not been the most amazing player for me. We get ourselves a Irving Lozano here, who does have an 87 rated SBC, and it's a live item, of course, an FC Pro live item. So he could potentially go up, couldn't he? We also finally complete 100 wins, a Centurion wins objective, and that gives me an 80 times 10 and an 84 by 3, 83 by 4, whatever it is. Again, I thought I was getting Van Dijk. I got Botman. Last time we got Ake. It's kind of sad. But I was sat in call with a Newcastle fan friend, so he was buzzing for me, of course. Bloody footwiz admin, you know. And then we end up getting English striker from Villa from our next pack, and that is going to be Rachel Daly, right? Yes, 85 overall, so not a walkout, unfortunately. Are there multiple 85s? No, 2 84s and an 85. It's not the greatest of returns from our 84 triple. So I then had literally one game left to play to unlock Jota, so I must have done a lot of that stuff just in the weekend league. We get ourselves an 86 rated Jota. Can he be upgraded, or is he just going to be a static 86? I don't know how that one's going to work, but hey, we got him, free cards. I'll take it. If he doesn't get upgraded and I don't fancy using him, then it's a free 86 piece of fodder. And if he does get upgraded or something, then he could end up being a pretty wild card that I'm sure everyone will have. So yeah, go ahead and unlock that. There's some packs along the way as well. But this is where we're going to leave you today with a 9-man starting 11 with a couple of spots free. Now, I've decided that I think Witsel can go back in. I'm going to pull Declan Rice out for now and Neville out for now. I think off the bench, Neville can be a good CDM, and so could Bakker, actually. I don't really want to use Aspas in the starting 11 anymore, And Rodrigo, don't forget, can play right mid if he needs to. So I'm looking for a couple of attackers, really, that either I've got in my club that, you know, we could go with like Son and Rashford or something, perhaps, or I don't know. Let me know if there's anyone on the market that you think I should be picking up that isn't going to just lose me loads of coins instantly. I'm curious to know what your thoughts are on this. And of course, we've got to try and get Teo up by 1 chemistry point as well. Any good Serie A or any good French players that I should be looking at with my budget? Let me know in the comments below. Once you've done that, scroll up just a tiny bit and smash the thumbs up button on the video. That'd be amazing. Thank you for your awesome support. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on my social media channels. The links are down below. Have a great day, my friends. Take it easy, stay safe and healthy, and I will catch you tomorrow. Look forward to seeing you then. Peace.